Hey guys. Oh, it's Sunday fun day. We about to do fresh markups. I am recording my journey as far as my trade journey. And yeah, it's gonna be an experience. I'm starting with gold. Probably didn't need to, but gold is my first pair that I'm marking up. The only pairs is EU, GU, gold, and the DXY. So this should be a quick video. We're not doing too much. So my goal is to mark up every day this week. I'm off a couple days this week, so I want to do fresh markups every day. I think doing a fresh markup is beneficial. Um, just to have like an idea of where we are in the market right before you place a trade in the morning. I only trade New York session as well. So, if you haven't noticed what I did where price is, I started at the monthly, marked off the last low. There is no high because that line is just going. So, on the weekly, it's very bullish. On the daily, I possibly have a resistance level that it will come to that it needs to retest. So, there is a possibility of that at some point. Don't know when. And I'm going to start a trend line from here. Black. Extend that. So if you're new to my channel and you don't know, every time frame has a different color. I recommend that for anybody. The monthly is this burgundy color. The weekly is dotted lines and dotted black lines. And then the daily is solid black lines. It just it's once I did that, it took my trading to the next level. It's just a lot easier to tell. Some people actually write it out and give each of them like a name. Like you can add text. So I could add a text and I don't even know how to do it. Let me see if I can add text. Settings, text. And this could say daily at the bottom center, like that. But I hate it, so I'm not doing that. I like this trend line. And it probably looks even better on a 4-hour. Yep. I'm going to adjust it just slightly. Nope. Get up there. Yeah. So a touch here, touch here, touch here. If we put a fib on this is point A, this is point B. Gold is going. It's going, gone. So there's a possibility of it retesting this zone. Maybe. So once we get down to the 4-hour, that color is green. And then the 1-hour is blue. The 15, 30, and 45 is purple. And then the 10-minute and 5-minute is like a pink color. So I'm gonna put a fib from here to here. Yeah, and it might hit the negative 61.8 and then reverse and come down and retest the zone. I'm just gonna put an alert on the zone because once it gets there, I want to buy it some more. Right now, we're just boxing off price, getting down to the different levels. Don't want this to extend. Yeah, I want the because of this trend line, I want to see it pull back and then push up some more. I do. I do. It's a matter of when. But I wanna that's what I wanna see. I need some type of pullback before I buy it. I can't get in now because it's at a crappy place. But I love this zone. It's a perfect zone. Yeah, I wanna see it pull back. So even if it's to this line. Somewhat. Then 30-minute. Yeah, it might do that. Let me see the RSI. Where is that at? News. Where is the RSI? Come back. There we go. What I just do? Ah, now go down. Okay. All right. Let me leave that alone because I don't know what I was doing. Yeah. Reset. So the RSI is going with it, with the price. Yeah. I kind of want to reset this because it looks stupid. Delete. Indicators. There we go. RSI. Give me that back. It looks funny to me. It looks like it's too far down. Like the numbers at the bottom, this little line right here. I don't know. It just looks funny, but whatever. I am banking on this pulling back. So I have to put a fib on because I need to know where we are. So right now, yeah, because we're at the negative 27 and it didn't go past the 50, I'm looking for a sell just down to this zone. So I want to put the bars pattern on just for the right now money like that. And then we'll see once it gets down here if it wants to buy. So I'm going to put an alert on here. That is a 30-minute line. So we're going to do a 1 hour and put an alert on it. Yeah, I don't want to do any sales. Well, I could do a sale, but I don't have any confirmations on the sale. So I would need it to do like a break of structure and then a retest and all this extra shit in order for it to sell down. Which, okay, somebody told me drop down to these smaller time frames. So let's just say this is the break of structure, which it is technically behind. Actually, no, it just touched it. That color is this, the 5 minute. Ooh, I don't like it. Give me that. that and save as the new 5 minute because I was expecting it to look a little different. All right, so that would be the breaker structure. If it breaks below this level, I could potentially sell it down to this zone, which is actually a good setup. A pretty good one. But this is on the 5 minute. I feel like I'm forcing this trend line. But it said 2 points and then drilling into the future. That's what they told me. So that's that. I'm going to wait, but I'm also going to put an alert on this. That's gold. Now we're going to do EU. Same thing. We start on the monthly. What's going on? See what we see. On the monthly, we're clearly in a downtrend. Clearly. That's a downtrend. Yeah. But I'm gonna put a monthly foundation over here. And let's go down to the weekly. What does that look like? All right. So because price is at a weekly level, you see that peak right there? We're going to put that there. And then we're going to put the next one above it. Perfect. So because it pushed down there, it's a potential possibility that it could push down here. But we have to see how the next week, how this week plays out. It could push down now, or it could make this wick like that. So actually, let's look at what that week looked like. That was the week of Christmas. And it was only like 4 days. Friday, Tuesday. Drop down to the 4 hour. What does a week look like? Right near that. Friday. It's sad because I don't see Sunday, but skip that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It just went up and then went down. So it might be still buy past it. Okay. All right, we could take that off. Delete, go back to the weekly. All right. I just wanted to see. Oh, and I see another peak that we gotta do. All right. Now on the daily time frame, what do we see? This is a weekly level. Then I'm not put a daily right above it. That means it's a super duper strong level. Right here. That possibly similar to gold needs to come back and retest. But yeah. You never know. You don't know till you know. All right. That's all I wanted on the daily. I didn't see anything else that I wanted to place. But I really want to put a trend line on here. That is green. We are on the 4 hour now. Actually, it looks better on the 1 hour. Do that. Yes. Okay. So when you look at it like this, it looked like it already came back and retested the 4 hour. I mean, the daily foundation level here. Oh, and that was a pretty buy. You could have bought it here or you could have bought it here. All you had to do was read the market. Where was I at? Thursday at 9 a.m. Trend line bounce. You never know, man. So, um, that's what kind of forcing a trend line. I don't love it, but it is making a little triangle pattern that broke out similar to gold. Let's put on a fib, and it's at a negative 21.7 level, and it didn't come past the 50 mark. So it's a possibility that this could sell, especially if this doesn't make a higher high. It's a possibility. And I'll leave that on. So 15 minutes left into the hour, and then I get a pin bar. I like that. If I sell it, I don't know where to sell it to. Well, I guess down to the area that I just said, the daily foundation level. There. It just looks different once you get deep into it. All right. So here's what I don't want. This on the lower time frames. I don't want to see it on the 1 hour. It's on the daily in the minutes. I don't want to get it yet. If this now counter trend, if this doesn't, I like that that aligns with the monthly. You see that? Um, if this doesn't make a new high, starts to sell. Now the question is, do I wait for the trend line break? Or do I wait for a break of structure here? I'll wait for them both. Let's see what the DXY is doing. Yeah, right now I don't have a break of structure. Hold on. Pivots. Making higher highs and higher lows. It would need to break that trend line. Let's go back down. Or I could just buy it. But because it's at a weekly foundation level, it's going to be consolidation and more shit. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait on this. Well, ain't nothing I can do but wait. This was a perfect trend line. Break and retest. Broke, retest it. Bye. Beautiful buy. I don't know if the buy is done. I like that zone there. Hold on. A lot of people probably wouldn't see it, but that is a zone. So, yeah, it's at a weird place. And I need some type of confirmation. RSI? Yeah, that's not giving me anything. So, I like this pin bar action on the 1 hour and the 30 minute. But it's a possibility. There's the strong possibility. it could just pull back and buy. So instead of me trying to sell it, I'm gonna buy it because I ain't good for like trying to be the first person in the trend reversal. Like instead of just looking at it for what it's doing right now, which is making higher highs and higher lows. So potentially the pullback is to buy. So we also have right now money, then we have other money like flip. So this is a possibility of the right now money, and that's like what, 30 pips, 40 pips, because it broke this area, but it didn't make a higher. It didn't break this high, so it can pull back and continue to push up, which is the same thing that I got for gold. Or I could just keep going. You never know. Either way, I can't do shit right now. So I'm gonna keep marking up. That's all I got for you. Sorry. Let me go back down to the 15-minute. I hate that bars pattern. It's so big. Give me this one. When you do a bars pattern on a higher time frame, it just looks stupid. It does. I don't mind a gold one, but so let's see. I'm gonna put an alert on. This is a 30-minute trend line. I'm gonna put an alert on this 30 minutes to see if it actually touches it. Once it gets down here and I get like wick rejection, I'll buy it because where'd that daily fib go? It's not an hour anymore. Yeah, I got a fib going down one way and then another fib going up the other way. Redo. I don't like the daily fib, so we're just gonna ignore that. On the 15-minute, I wanted to put one from here to here. I don't know if it was the daily one, but sorry, it's a lot going on. Yeah. So if that's my point A, point B, it pulled back to the 78, it still hasn't reached TP1 or TP2. So it could just be slow, which is a possibility too. All right, so we wait. But it's Sunday, so that's kind of expected to wait. Now, you look good. Very bullish. You can tell that from the monthly time frame. We got 11 days left in the month. Okay. We got 2 monthly peaks and it broke above. I don't have like wick rejection, so the wicks is at the bottom. I could see it bouncing up to this. The next level of resistance is up here. Very strong weekly level candle. So definitely seeing buys just based off this candle for the next couple weeks. It might pull back similar to whatever the other analysis that I have, but I don't see it pulling, selling. All right, give me weekly. I got 2 bounces, and then I'm gonna put one more line here just so I know that we are near a weekly level. But daily, and you see why it's so much? I think it's just super important to mark up every day. One of my mentors told me that. Mark up like an hour before you trade. So if you're looking at it in a nutshell, it pushed down here, broke past it, came back down. Now we need to break past this little area. Ooh, that trend line, it sucks now. It was cute on the weekly, but it looks crappy on the daily. I'm gonna leave it there though. But right now we're making higher highs and higher lows. So because it broke out and it made a higher high, higher low. We gotta finish that out. So it's very bullish for the last couple days. How many days is that? Since August 8th. And put a fib on it from here to here. It's slow because it came back to the 88, so it's going to take a while to get to this level. And this level, I bet you, aligns with something. Okay. So here, similar to this line, that is our goal. Daily line 132650. Somehow we gotta get up there. Daily. So one, there's a possibility that it could come back and retest this level because they're similar to the other ones. It just didn't. It didn't retest it. It broke past it, but it didn't retest it. But then we didn't make a higher high. So typically, when you have bullish candles like this, it always comes back halfway. But that's on the lower time frame, so it could come back halfway and then continue to buy. This was the downtrend, and it went down for a long time. Yeah, it's a perfect trend line. Green. And once it broke and retested, bought up, broke past this level and retested. I'm gonna just do a half. I only need that to be displayed. That little zone that it broke past and retested beautifully. So where we are, I want to sell it, but I have no confirmations to sell it. I just want to sell it because I want to know it's going to come back down to retest this level. Perfect trend line bounce too. You see that? If you drew them 2 points, you would have known about this point. I'll extend that. Right. Yeah. So technically, this could be a break and retest right there, but it didn't touch it, so it's a possibility it could fall. Like, and my analysis could be wrong, but it's interesting that I have the same analysis for all of them, which is let's just drop a little bit before going back up. That's a big one, so I need a smaller one. Something smaller like that. Something real simple. A little simple. A little pullback. I would like to see another trend line bounce. That'd be nice. If it breaks and retests the trend line, then we We sell it, definitely, but I can't get in right now because it's up there, and it just doesn't look like a good line for me, but I like it to buy. I like that all my analysis are similar, so when I get on the call in a little bit with my mentor, um, I'm going to see what she says. And if her analysis looks like mine, that'd be awesome. If she just said we gotta wait, but I would love for it to like pull back to here. I took the I took the bars pattern off because I couldn't find one that was right, but that's perfect. So that's the first part, and then probably when I mark up in a couple days, then we have to look at news. Hold up. Look at the news. So let's look at the week. All right. Red folders is all we're looking for. None on Tuesday and Wednesday. It sucks that we got red folders on Thursday, and that's the day I go back to work at 8:30. So it might be a slow week. 8:30 and then Friday, some news, but nothing major. Euro news Tuesday in the morning during London session. So make a note of Thursday, get up early, but similar, all similar reports, which is very interesting. Now, I could probably be wrong and it just continue to buy up. Now, let's do the DXY. Last but not least, and whatever the DXY is doing, my pairs are going to do the opposite. So, monthly, we're going to move that right down there. Monthly. So, did it touch it? No. The dollar is going down on the monthly, on the weekly, going down as well. Let's put a couple weekly sections. Daily. Ooh, didn't see you there. Goodbye. You. Goodbye. Now, we had a weekly level, so that's consolidation, but it broke past it. It's bearish, and that is a confirmation. Well, it's also at a zone, so let me see. That is zone. Because it touched it, but it looks like it wants to sell past it. Definitely looking very bearish, and that confirms that everything else is looking really bullish. The problem is if you're not already in the trades, kind of sucks to try to get in them now, you know? And we don't chase trades, we wait for them to present themselves properly. Yeah, it's looking like an easy week. This is looking really bearish. Now, it's a possibility it could respect the zone and just decide to change directions. And it could buy up to sell back down. So we need more data to tell. More data. But I do like these buys. And I'm going to take this off because I have yet to have structure broken. So ideally, it would be that daily one still that I can't see because I took it off. Well, I made it invisible, so let's make it visible again. What the fuck? All right. That is my point A to point B. It's at the negative 27. Pull back and continue to the negative 61.8. That's a possibility, right? Okay, cool. Now, the other fib that I just wanted to put, I'm going to leave this fib on a 4 hour. Go up. Goodbye. Now, this is where I want to put this fib because this is point A and that can be a point B. Yep, and it aligns with the 61.8, which is the same 61.8 that we previously just looked at. So when we got alignment, all we got to do is get in and we are good to go. So really, because I got this pin bar area here, I just need a pullback. And if it respects this, I'm okay with that too. So I really like this buy. And we're going to do risk to reward ratio already. Boom. 112 pips. If it comes down to this zone, that's a 5 risk to reward ratio. I kind of want to do a standard. I'm so ready to do a standard. I haven't done a standard yet. So I really like this. Undo. That's point A. That's point B. And then I like to identify the entry, which was here. That should have been entry number 1 and then come down some. And this will be entry number 2. X marks the spot. I have way too many confirmations not to buy this. But it's a matter of waiting for it to get there to get the best entry because nobody's getting a drawdown of 30 pips, 40 pips. But if I get a trend line bounce, have it bouncing off both of these trend lines, yeah, that's a good trade. A good trade. And it's a possibility it could drop down and continue to sell. I have to be open and optimistic of either or. So boom, boom, boom. Or it can only go 2 ways. Boom. So you can pick one. Now, if it shoots down and just start doing the most and shoots past that trend line and breaks this low here, then yeah, we're going to sell it because it broke structure. But right now, it didn't break structure. It kind of did with this lower high, but it's just a pullback for it to continue up, then it won't be a lower high. If that makes sense. I hope I make it sense. Get down here. So this is also, did I put alerts on here? I need an alert on this trend line and an alert on this trend line. Once per minute. So as soon as I get some alerts, I'm going to get back on and see what's up. Now I could sell gold. Gold can make me some money with these drops because it's gold. But I don't like that on the 15-minute. I don't want to see it on that time frame. No minutes. Yeah, if it breaks this structure, and it was a 5 minute, yeah, you can potentially still go on a lower time frame. But that sell short is about 300 pips. So yeah. And I have another mentor who only trades gold. So if he sends out a signal for a sale in gold, I wouldn't mind that either. And it might go all the way back down to entry. Ain't that some shit? Sorry. Didn't mean to curse, but yeah. And retest this trend line because everything retests everything. Everything is everything. Okay, that's my analysis for this week. Um, if I do another video throughout the week, I'll upload that. But thank you guys for listening. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully you make some money off this. Bye.